This first question's from Tristram Thomas. How good is it to finally be back to full fitness, and are you available for first round selection?
Yeah, it's good to be back full fitness, and yeah, I've been selected for round one, so yeah, real happy with it.
Right, this one's from Dom Economou. He asks, what has the hardest part of your recovery been?
The hardest part of my recovery was early stages, not knowing whether I'd be able to play again. It was always very scary, and once I got the all clear, it was a pretty smooth process from there. Having the boys around me with all the support, it's good.
Rachel McDonald asks, when you were doing your recovery, how separated from your teammates did you feel, and how did you manage that?
Yeah, I guess it was a few dark days, being stuck alone in the sweatbox. I was fortunate enough to have Paddy Carlisle in there as well, with me through most of my rehab, so yeah, we got through it together pretty good.
Kane White has a question regarding Jesse Palmer. There's been a lot of young players who've been up and about in the last year. How is he specifically going in his pre-season?
Yeah, he's going really well. He's really improved fitness-wise and strength-wise, and he'll be a player looking to crack through the AFL side pretty soon.
Jordan Smallman asks, where do you see yourself playing your footy this season? Is it going to be more wing or half-back this year?
Yeah, I'll definitely play more outside football. Yeah, most likely wing most of the time.
Nathan Hammond asks, was there any chance that you were going to pick the Crows over Port when coming home?
Yeah, there's a bit of speculation on that one still, but I was always choosing Port. I was a power supporter from a very young age and always wanted to play for the club, and it was a pretty easy decision in the end.
Will Marks asks, how much did the nerves kick in when you hear 48,000 plus singing Never Tear Us Apart?
Yeah, I guess it's an exciting time. You get to sit back and on the middle of the field listening to it. It gets pretty loud, and yeah, it definitely gets us up and about. And a few boys start singing. I know Hamish does; he loves it. But yeah, it's good fun.
Right, Jay Horlaw wants to know how fit you're feeling for 2016 and if you reckon you'll play every game.
Yeah, it's a bit touch and go still, depending on how I feel week by week, and how my foot's feeling really. But yeah, I'm pretty confident I can get through every game.
And Sean Hassler asks, how do you think the rotations cap might impact your game?
I think for me it doesn't really impact that much because I tend to only get a rotation a quarter. But for a few other boys it might affect them a bit more. But I think we've practice it all pre-season. We've had the NAP Cup practice with all 3 games only going in with 90 rotation. I think we're quite ready for it.
You've obviously spent nearly a season out of footy, and Erica Clark would like to know what you're looking forward to most for the season ahead.
I think just getting that first kick on the weekend is just going to be a big relief for me, knowing that I'm back playing football and knowing that, yeah, it was a bit touch and go at that stage, but yeah, hopefully just have a good consistent year for me.
Bevan wants to know, have you spoken to Chen yet, and does the team give him a nickname?
Yeah, so I was fortunate enough to meet Chen in China and watch him play firsthand in Macau, and he kicked a few goals, and they like to call him the Wingard of China. So I think he would be like Wings Junior or something like that. So we haven't got one yet, but we'll find one soon.
And Josh would like to know why he should pick you for his Supercoach team.
I wouldn't pick me. There's plenty of other players who are definitely in front of me for picking on Supercoach, but I guess I'm a cheap buy right now. Hopefully I can get my average for Supercoach and build up the price a bit, but yeah, I wouldn't really choose me first.
There's a new 10-metre protected zone around the player on the mark play with the ball now. How do you think that's going to benefit you as an outside mid this year?
I actually love that rule. Once I heard that, it opens up the play for me a lot more, and yeah, so I guess I can run and carry the ball a lot easier and not have many people trying to trap me on my left side. So I guess for me it's a lot easier to play football.
Do you think it works for Port Adelaide as a whole? Obviously having a lot of running players and running game style. Yeah,
it definitely helps us. It really pushes us to take the game on a lot more than we did the last 2 years, so we really have no excuse to slow our run down, and we're just going to take on the game.
Who's been impressive this season, off-season?
I think the whole team's been really good this off-season. Ollie Wines he's come back fit from his shoulder. Trav Boak, same with his shoulder. Jacko on the back lines. Ebo's running is improved to another level again. Yeah, there's a number of players I can name.
Saints on Sunday. What sort of game can we expect there?
I think just tough, hard footy. We've been saying it all week, and all the last 2 weeks we've been talking about how tough we're going to play, and I think that's what Saints are going to prepare for. Is just tough, hard football, real running game.
Is Burjo going to let any of the players have any chocolate Easter eggs, or is that well and truly off the nutrition regime?
I think a few boys will be smashing a few chocolate Easter eggs on the weekend. That's 1 week I reckon we can get away with it, even if we do keep it quiet from him.